Today's video is brought to you by Surfshark.
Well, it's another scorcher of a day. Hey, Bella? Did you sleep well? Did you sleep well? Good girl. Officially the first sign of spring for me. A butterfly. It might be kind of moth, but I'm calling it a butterfly. To me, that means spring has arrived. This wind block wall that I built and heat reflector is blocking some of that light into my shelter. So I think I'm going to actually push it down to get some more light. For now, I can put it back up. There. Lots of light. Beautiful. What are you doing? Good girl. Good girl. You having fun? Good. Bella much prefers this warm weather than to the frigid cold. No, you're not used to that. Good girl. Good. Okay.
I just wanted to take a second to thank Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Surfshark is a VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network. That encrypts all your data across the internet, leaving you protected from hackers. Sometimes we think this will never happen to us, but my wife's Instagram actually got hacked and she hasn't managed to get it back. Good thing it wasn't a bank account. That's just one example of how these things can happen. With Surfshark, you can protect yourself. I'm from Canada, say you're traveling in the US and you want to watch a show on Canadian Netflix but isn't available in the States. You can go select your location as being in Canada and you can watch the shows that you watch at home. Surfshark is beneficial too for shopping. There's actually price discrimination across all kinds of websites. They look at where you're shopping from and they decide a price point that varies across which country you're in. Using Surfshark, you could say put yourself in Germany or Poland and come up with vastly different prices. It's a savvy way to shop for the same product, save yourself some money. Surfshark's the only VPN to offer unlimited devices under one account. All you gotta do is click the link in the description below and enter promo code TEDBAIRD to get 83% off and an extra 3 months free. There's also a 30-day money-back guarantee, but I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Get signed up and get yourself protected. Let's get back to the video.
Wondering, like, what should I do today? It's so beautiful. I just kind of wouldn't mind just laying in the sun over there. But I feel like I want to improve on this so I could come back to it. One of the things I could do is chink all the gaps with moss. There's a lot of moss around here. I could close in the sides and add a door. I was thinking I could build a rock, like a bigger rock fireplace, like almost like, you know, with a stack that would heat reflect, funnel smoke, hold heat. And, you know, then I could use these logs on the side here and I'd have, you know, a better fireplace, also a wind block, you know, make a bit of an oven. I've got a roast to cook for dinner tonight, so I could spit roast that. And so, you know, I'd like to keep busy or I'll get bored, but it's also just beautiful right now. Oatmeal and a sausage for breakfast, good at anything. Can't beat it. Maybe I should build an oven in here. Be cool to cook in an oven right here. Well, I don't have a ton to cook in it, but I do have a roast. Small roast of beef. Big for me. I'll share some with Bella. But I could spit roast that as well. Good thing about an oven though is that, you know, it cooks 360.
but I'm not sure. We'll see. Jackery? Good girl. It's hard to beat oatmeal on trips like this. That instant oatmeal. I got a bunch of different kinds of fruit in here. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. I can't remember everything. But it doesn't matter if it's freezing cold, boiling hot. It's light, it's hearty. In fact, with these ones, you don't even really need to boil water. I've eaten it dry when I'm in a pinch. I've eaten it cold with just cold water when I'm in a rush. You know, not the yummiest, but it's fine to do if you need to. So it's a good like survival food item to bring. Assuming you like it. I do a lot of trips with Heather, of course, and she doesn't really like oatmeal. She eats it, but she mucks with it a bit, and she gets down, you know, she'll get down a pack or two, but it's too bad because she doesn't like it. She tries to like it, you know, so she gets an A for effort that, you know, this paper mache slime is not yummy, and I don't blame her. You know, it does look like paper mache. Oh, I'm glad I pushed this wall down. It serves a great purpose. It's actually kind of good that you can put it up and take it down. I gotta say, it serves a great purpose. It really reflects that heat, and it blocks any wind coming straight on, of course, but it was blocking the sun too much, and so, you know, not on my face, but here, and anyway, it's nice having it down. Good girl. It's like I opened the bay window.
Hey guys, Heather here. So I am just on a little hike through the woods and I am going to find Ted and Bella. Ted and Bella have been in the woods now for a few days. Ted is building what I assume to be a pretty epic shelter in the woods. I'd really like to see it. So I am just on their trail here and I think they're not too far. I've been walking a good bit, but I think I'm getting close. So I'm gonna go surprise them and see what they've been up to for the last few days. Pretty excited for it. It's a beautiful day. It's now nearing the end of March and it is so warm. It feels like spring. Even saw a couple butterflies floating around. Birds are out, squirrels are out. The warm sun feels really nice after somewhat of a long winter. So yeah, loving it today. Well, I think I'm getting a bit closer. Don't smell a fire or hear anything yet, but I do know the general vicinity that they're in. I think I'm getting closer. In the meantime, check this out. Look at that. Massive root structure. I think that would make a really cool location for a future shelter. What do you guys think? Practicing my tracking skills. We're getting closer. I see a big clearing up ahead, which looks like maybe the beaver pond. So I'm gonna go check it out. Trail.
Quartz.
I think I made it. I've just found the beaver pond here that Ted told me he would be at, so let's see if they're here, hopefully, after that hike. Look how pretty it is. So if I'm correct, he should just be somewhere up in there in that clearing. Whew, what a gorgeous day. I'm surprised Bella hasn't come running yet, so maybe there's still a little bit of a walk in, so let's go find him. Oh, I see tracks. I'm headed in the right direction. There's the beaver dam. Let's try not to get a soaker. Is that Bella? Is that Bella? It is Bella. Hi, honey. Hi, Bella. Hi, sweetie. Hello. What's up? What's up? Hi. You having fun? You having fun? Where's Dad? Okay, take me to Dad. Take me to Dad. Good girl. Let's not go across the ice though. Yeah, you can go on the ice. Mommy's too heavy for that. Okay, okay. All right, I think Ted's just around that bend. We're gonna go find him. Here's Dad, Belle. Oh, I see him.
Heather has come to visit.
Wow! Look at this. Hello! I found you! Stella found me first. Wow! Look at this! Ellie's having fun.
Good girl. She's loving it. Deep, relaxed spot, I gotta say.
Looks like it. It's so beautiful out.
Hi. Hi. Heather has come to visit.
I brought you a stick
Thanks.
and a beer. You're supposed to eat it.
Oh, it's not to eat? Oh.
Have you become one with the beavers? Beaver pond?
Heather put out her back and was ruined, so she couldn't join me. Oh, but it's nice to have a visit.
Yay.
What do you think, Belly?
I found you guys in the woods. I found you.
Good girl. I am way over. I prepared for freezing weather. And now,
roasting.
yeah, I have minus 80 boots, and I'm dying.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway. Yay!
Yay.
Hurrah! Hooray! Hooray! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Wow. It's a fortress. Let's go have a peek inside. Nice raised bed, fresh pine boughs. Awesome heat reflecting rocks. So cool.
Oh, come take a break.
Oh, on my way. How about you, beer?
Yeah.
Am I a good wife or what?
Bella, did you get a beer? Very good. Thank you,
No
honey.
beer for Belly.
Bella's been trying to steal my sausage stick all day.
Oh, how cozy it is in here. Have you been trying to steal the sausage stick?
I put the wool blanket down over there too to lie on, so it's actually much cozier.
Bella?
Well, both of us are lying on it. It's huge. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoops.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What a day.
You look very pretty.
Aw, thank you. My
Do you want to sit
overdressed
on this
hiking
side of
clothes.
the pole?
Well, hot her in all black fleece-lined merino attire.
Yeah, it's really hot for this kind of work.
Is it winter or is it summer?
I saw a butterfly today, as I was saying earlier. And did you see one?
I actually, yeah, and I just mentioned it on the way over here.
Cool.
To the camera.
Yeah,
Spring has sprung.
Heather saw a butterfly. I feel like the butterfly is my official spring has arrived.
Spring has arrived.
We can make up words though.
My official spring has arrived is seeing that butterfly. Because, you know, you'll be like, see a robin, a bird we get here, and like, early sign of spring, but it can still be minus 1,000 for a while. And then there's the official day of spring, which, you know, who likes official stuff? So for me, this year, it was the butterfly.
I think for me, officially, it's when I'm outside without a sweater because I'm always cold. So if I'm out in sleeveless, it's spring.
True. Not the butterfly though. Like, butterflies don't come. Have you seen a winter butterfly? I didn't even see one in Game of Thrones. On the other side of the wall, there wasn't even butterflies.
Nothing lives in Game of Thrones.
But I mean, there's also mystical,
does.
magical dragons, so you'd figure maybe there could be an Arctic butterfly. But
Right.
you know,
Arctic butterfly. The white walker monarch.
so I've hauled a lot of boulders over here, a lot
See
of
that.
huge flat rocks, which is kind of interesting and unique.
Hurting my back just looking at them.
Yeah, my back's split, but I've hauled them over here. There's a lot. This space is amazing. How much stuff is just lying around.
Mm-hmm.
There must be some old glacial, you know, break up a rock and freezing and cracking that's caused this. And then also, this having been underwater a bunch, when the dam was intact, has, you know, exposed some of the rocks, I guess, through erosion. It's normally just in the forest, you're not going to find this.
Well, that was a super fun visit, but I am on my way and I'm going to let this guy finish off his fortress. Bye, babe.
Alright, thanks for the beer.
You're welcome. Have fun.
Should be a nice night.
Good job. See you later. Bella, you're staying with Dad. Go get Dad.
Stay here.
Go get Dad.
Well, it was a nice visit from Heather, but she is off before the dark sets in. It's dark in a couple hours and she's got a hike ahead of her, so.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bella, you stay with Dad. Go get Dad. You're staying with Dad. Go get
Bella. Bella, come here. Come on. Come on.
What did you find there, Bella? Hey, Belly? What'd you get? Do you have your dinner? Is that your kibbles? Bella? What you doing? Good girl. Good girl. Oh, hungry girl. Hungry girl. Good. Pretty cool. So these are going to reflect the heat very well and also block the wind. Almost blocked in that side, but I left a little slit in case I want to duck out. But I blocked it there and there. And then this way I'll get some light in here, a little more light in the morning. If it got really windy, I could go out and block that in with these side logs, but I don't know. I have been finding, just because of the tameness of the weather, that it's been pretty good. So this is a long fire and some pretty epic heat reflecting rocks, I gotta say. Tonight, Bella's already had her dinner, but tonight I've got a roast to cook. I think I'm gonna spit roast it. I could have made a pretty awesome oven with these rocks that I got here, but you know, I kind of want to spit roast it, and so that's what I'm gonna do tonight, and I'm sure I'll share some with you, Belly. What do you think about that? Nice little visit from Heather. It's too bad. I know she wants to be out here doing this, but it's best that she doesn't. And when you put out your back, as bad as it was, you know, she could barely move, and it was enough better for her to make the hike out here, which is, you know, it's a pretty strenuous hike. I'm surprised she found me. Pretty adventurous. Bella probably wouldn't have minded going back with her, but she stayed. What do you think, Bella? Oh, good girl. Anyway, so it was nice to have a visit from her, but I think it's gonna be another nice night at the fort. What am I calling this thing? It really is a fort. Log cabin lean-to. The more I do, the more I want to improve it. And I'm annoyed with some of the things I've done. And, you know, it's super heavy. And then when you're filming the whole thing, it really takes away from how much you can get done in a day. But there's enough rocks around here that, you know, if you were here for a long time, you could literally build like a stone wall and a fireplace and have that side of like a stone wall. That would be super cool. That would also be a fireplace, and then close in the walls and make a door, you know, and then you'd be sitting freaking pretty. But one thing at a time. Done a lot. This is quite a substantial shelter, not gonna lie. And you know, it would still need to throw a tarp on it, you know, or bark or something natural to waterproof it. I could probably use this, you know, grass here as it grows up in the summer, and sod would be pretty good. But anyway, no need to do that. this time. So, but we should get a fire going and get cooking. Cut this over the fire so that any of the blood dumps in here and will burn off. Sick long log fire with a heat reflecting stone wall and lean-to, log cabin lean-to. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, you gotta say. The other nights I had a long fire. I didn't actually cut full, like, well, I cut some long, I guess, logs, but they were skinnier. These ones are thick. And I didn't want to have to keep feeding it as I was cooking this roast. But it's also great with the fire pit the way it is now. It's set up a little better for this. You know, at night, a long log, thick log burns much longer. And with two, really three would be best in this case. Just like this, long heat provided for the full length of our bodies, these rocks keeping and reflecting the heat back at us. It's pretty nice. And you know, you, instead of cutting, you'd each cut, like, you know, 2 more cuts to get 3 pieces out of this. This way you only have to, you know, it's 2 less cuts. So, but if they are burning really well, of course you use more wood quicker, so it's a trade-off. But I'm really liking this. Like, I just have this long sleeve merino shirt on, and when I go out there I'm actually cold. I want my sweater back on, but in here I take it off, so it's toasty in here. So it's going below freezing tonight. It's supposed to go to -5 Celsius, which is chilly enough, but it's not supposed to be windy. So but with this setup, it's gonna be toasty night. Oh man, exhausted. Some big boulders I was hauling around here. Would be really cool to build like a whole rock wall with a fireplace in it. That would be so cool. I don't know if I'll be able to get back and do that kind of thing, but I'd love to be able to. Yum. Well, it certainly is delicious. It was worth the wait. It's perfectly cooked. Yum. Bella, would you like some? Would you like a piece? Would you like a piece, Bella? Good girl. Well, it was a good day. It's pretty warm. Probably only about -1 right now. Should be a cozy night. Warmest night yet. A lot of hard work moving these boulders, but it gave me something to do because there's no fish in this beaver pond. And I can't trap here or do anything like that, but it was nice. Got a visit from Heather. This fire pit is just the best one I've ever made. It's freaking incredible. The long fire is really nice. Long log fire. And these rocks reflecting the heat is just great. It's like roasting here. It's too hot. Those rocks, they really make a big difference. And cut the wind too, and it drafts the smoke up better. I'm not getting it in my face as much. So that's nice. Yeah, all in all, a good day. I really think, like, you know, I built this on the edge of the marsh. I mean, it could flood if the beavers built the dam back, you know, it could flood, which would suck. But if you were really gonna go all out, I would chink this, I would fill in the gaps, waterproof it with a tarp or bark. If I was gonna stay all natural, I'd probably use bark. And then I would like to run supports going that way as well. A hole in the top and have this fireplace at the center. That would be pretty sweet, but this is a nice setup. I gotta say.
Oh, what a sweet girl. You see where?
Bella has crawled onto me. Maybe she got cold.
Well, I don't think so. Maybe she just wants me to get up and have her dinner. Her breakfast.
On this weird mattress that I made, I find I'm like more comfortable. Like I have less back pain. Maybe just because mattresses have that like squish and they squish down too far. I don't know. Raised platform that Jim and I made when we were on the TV series. We were on the TV show Alone on the History Channel. 75 days we survived. And we slept on something basically the same as this, but, you know, bigger for two people. Two bigger people. And yeah, I mean, I didn't have this horrible, you know, I didn't have the back pain I often get at home, so interesting. Maybe I should install this in my house.
Yeah.
don't need this wall right now, so I'm moving it. I feel like I'm opening the windows. There's my spit from last night. Worked quite well. It's a beautiful spot. I'm not so sure how nice it would be in bug season. This would be a really buggy spot, I would say. Mosquitoes and black flies. So that wouldn't be fun. But it's like this time of year, I mean, it was absolutely perfect. So nice. I mean, this so tranquil, so quiet. Just got this place completely to myself. The meat that didn't exactly cook properly last night that me and Bella will have for breakfast this morning. Apples and cinnamon this morning. Smells good. And a piece of leftover beef roast because A, we couldn't eat it all. It was a lot. Well, Bella could have. But it was a lot for me. I gave Bella a bunch. But it also wasn't fully cooked. Like, it would have been okay, but that section, I guess because of the way I cooked it, it hadn't cooked all the way through. So that'll be a little bit that I'll split with her this morning. And that's it. Otherwise, it would probably go to waste by the time I get out of here, and you know, so might as well cook it up. Good chunks of apple in this. Look at that. Pretty good. I'm gonna let her eat this roast. Look at this. Eat it slow. I literally can't believe she just swallowed that whole. Hopefully she doesn't barf it up. But like, geez, she just like chomped it down. It's gonna be challenging to get out of here because I pulled in a sled and so much of the snow is melted that I'm gonna be dragging the sled across dirt. Piled up these logs here. I'll use them again. I left these overhangs sticking out in case I wanted to make the shelter wider in the future inside. Freaking awesome time out here. Just a beautiful spot, beautiful weather. Can't ask for more. Well, that's all she wrote for Bella and I for this adventure. Oh, good girl. Yes, you were a good girl. What a great little companion Bella is out here, I gotta say. She's so sweet. And she helps when she can. Great time. If you got any suggestions of what more I should do with this place, I have a bunch of ideas. You know, adding moss to fill in all the cracks, waterproofing it, because now that it's this hot, you know, we're gonna get some serious rain. Hopefully I can get back here in the relatively near future. I plan to get back at some point for sure, but I don't know exactly when at this time. But any suggestions you have, I'm open to. Just a beautiful spot, hopefully before bug season kicks in, because I feel like this spot's going to be pretty nasty, you know, so certain times of year this spot would be better than others, and this is one of them, that's for sure. As you can see, everything's melting and I have to drag my sled across dirt for a bunch of the time, so it's time to get out of here yesterday kind of thing. So it was a great time. If you guys like this video and this series, please like and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram, ted.baird. If you guys are wondering, if you follow Heather Baird Outdoors on Instagram, I also have a new channel, Ted Baird Shorts and Silent. If you want to check that out, I'm gonna have short videos. YouTube's got a new thing called Shorts, and they're testing videos a minute and under, in a vertical format. I put one on this channel, but I kind of was like, you know, do I want to flood all you guys with these 1 minute short videos? It's tough because it reaches a huge new audience, and that would be very beneficial to get a bunch of new subscribers and people to the channel. But I also don't want to annoy you guys. And so I did a test on the new channel, and it did really well right away. And I'm also going to put the silent videos, I think, over there. So if you want to check that out, you know, there'll be some of the videos that where there's no talking in them. It's just nature sounds of the wind and the creeks and the forest and the fire and that kind of thing, without any commentary in a lot, as well as the short videos. And so maybe that's going to be the home for that, because a lot of people like that and a lot of people don't. And so it's like I'm kind of jumping back and forth to a combination. So this channel, I think, will stay as a little bit, a little commentary, also nature sounds and stuff as well. But
you know, talking about what I'm doing. And then the completely no talking stuff, I think the home for that is going to be over there. So you'll be able to get both versions of the same video in that respect. If you just want to zone out and relax and watch, you know, the nature videos, that's going to be the home. If you want to hear me chat about it a bit, and you know, talk to Bella and me and Heather laughing and stuff like that, then I'm going to keep that stuff here. So anyway, Bella, did you have fun? Bella had fun. Bella got a lot of that roast, and she swallowed a chunk of it whole, like a seagull, like a pelican. What a good girl. She's a sweetheart. Anyway, time to go and drag a sled over dirt. Yay! Ugh. So much everything's melted. Could have walked on that when I got here. Not anymore. I don't know if you can hear that, but those are sandhill cranes. Definitely a sign of spring.